Hi guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me on another video. Today I've put together 10 tips on how to look more expensive, especially if you are on a budget and if you like to buy high street. Some of the comments that I often get on my Instagram or like some DMs is that, you know, people can believe that a sweater that I'm wearing is only 19 euros from H&M, for example, because it looks much more expensive. That's a really nice comment. Today I've put together my 10 tips on how to make your outfit look more expensive. And let's get started. Tip number 1 is to keep your wardrobe in neutral colors, especially in the color palette of black, white, beige, grey, some brown, those like non-colors. And I find that a neutral color palette looks much more chic and make your outfit more elegant and it looks more luxury, rather than throwing there a lot of prints and colors and patterns and, you know, make the outfit too loud. Since we are now in October and we go into winter, I'm not gonna talk about, you know, little white summer dresses, but more about items that you would like to buy now, like knitwear. So this leads me to point number 2, that is, when you shop high street, most of the time I size up. I think that especially because, of course, when you shop high street, you don't get the most high-end fabric, so sometimes the fit is not that perfect, and most of the time, if you spend 20 euros in a skirt, for example, or a blazer, you don't want to spend 30 euros to a tailor to adjust it. So I think the little trick is that you size up, don't make your cloth look too fitted. For example, if you do like a very tight blouse or a very tight top or knitwear, then I would go with a bit of more like wide leg jeans. So play with the proportions but try to get, you know, a size that is not too tight for you, but you'd rather go to a bigger size instead. Tip number 3 is about your jewelry. So in order to look more put together and like more expensive as well, is choose good jewelry. That I'm not saying that you have to spend thousands in solid gold pieces. There is some brands that I always go back to, for example, and like these ones are like from British brand that is called Bayalona, and it's really dainty. It looks a bit of that vintage feeling that makes it look more expensive, in my opinion. I think it doesn't look really good when your gold jewelry like is fading away. Same with earrings. Like these, for example, are like really affordable, are from another store. It's a very clean design and it looks much more expensive than what it is. You can see all these pieces in my video from last week with my whole jewelry collection. And yeah, in general, if you like to wear jewelry and if you like to layer, I think the best is to spend a little bit more and really wear these pieces often. Also, when you choose your pieces, I would go for like very simple design and really dainty, that it for sure is gonna look more expensive than what it actually is. Next point is investing a little bit in entry-level designer pieces. And with entry-level, I'm not talking about handbags, we are getting there in a bit, but I'm talking about like accessories. So for example, belts or scarf. So I've got here my Gucci belts. I've got 2 actually, because I was wearing mine so much, my first one so much, that I've bought another one as well. I can assure you that if you wear an head-to-toe high street outfit and you add your Gucci belt, for sure your outfit is gonna look much more expensive, and you're adding that like chic little detail. And same for a scarf. For example, this is like a Dior scarf. Is actually vintage. I bought it on a second-hand website, and you can wear this on your neck, especially now that fall is coming, but I also wear this as a belt. So again, you can wear your full high street, very affordable outfit and add some little designer pieces there you can wear very often, and for sure is gonna be a very good return on investment for you guys. Within these accessories that help you to elevate a little bit your high street outfit is also sunglasses. So these ones, for example, these are like designer sunglasses, are Celine. Celine is one of my favorite sunglasses brands, but you can also go and find very good dupes nowadays, especially like in Topshop or Zara, and I think that a good pair of sunglasses, especially when they're quite big, they make your outfit looks much more expensive. Tip number 5 for me is to know where to invest. For me, when it comes to invest in designer pieces, is always either shoes or bags. One of the best designer bag I ever bought is the Gucci padlock. Now, this bag, it goes with every of my outfit, I'm not kidding. Like the neutral color goes with everything, the gold hardware goes with all of my other accessories. So this was like for me one of the best investments in my designer bag collection. So my tip in this case, of course, if you have enough money to buy all the designer bags out there, good for you, I would do the same. But if you have to save up for one designer bag and you want to really elevate your high street outfit with a designer handbag, I would say don't buy one just because it's pretty, but check within the one you like, the one that really goes the most with your personal style, that you can wear with a lot of outfits that is like big enough to fit your everyday essentials. And I think when you invest in one bag that really tick all these boxes, you're gonna wear it so often that the cost per wear is gonna be really a good return of investment. When you choose your handbag, I would go for a very neutral color, something like very timeless that you can wear towards the years. I have this one for now 1.5 years and I'm still really not fed up of it. I think I'm still gonna wear this a lot. So I would, you know, forget about the pink or like really colorful ones, but just go with something that you can wear and match very well with the rest of your wardrobe. Point number 6, which shoes to buy. Now, ta-da! Pointy toes shoes. Now, I think that all the pointy shoes immediately look more expensive. So my latest buy, of course, is designer shoes. So of course they're gonna make your look more expensive because they are quite expensive already. It's like my Balenciaga new shoes, and we have a video with the review of these. But I also have quite a few pointy shoes that are from High Street. These, for example, are from Moss Copenhagen. It's like a premium high street brand, so these are about 100 euros, but also a pointy ankle boots with a kitten heel, I feel that is a very elegant choice and it makes your outfit looks much more expensive for sure. Tip number 7, and is still connected from the previous one about shoes and bags, and beside of course buying timeless pieces that you can wear a lot and really make your cost per wear a valid point in your choices, is going vintage. Now, vintage is coming back very much on trend. I always loved vintage. So for example, I have Dior saddle, so I didn't buy the new Dior saddle that everyone has got at the moment. I love it, but I've got the vintage one. I found this on Rebel. You can really find really timeless pieces. I would look for like the Dior saddle at the moment, the Fendi baguette. You can find them for less than 500 euros and they are really good buy. And the good thing about these pieces is that when you fed up with them, you can resell them again for the same price, because a vintage piece, unless you really like destroy it, it doesn't lose its value. So I think these are really good buy. And when it comes to buying little designer accessories, and in this case vintage, because I mentioned you before my Dior vintage scarf, for example, you can use them also to accessorize your bags. So for example, this Louis Vuitton Speedy, it looks vintage, but I bought it new actually. I bought it a long time ago and I do like to spice it up a bit for a change with the my Dior scarf. So you can really like play around a lot with these little designer accessories. Tip number 8 on how to look more expensive is to keep also your makeup quite neutral. So not a heavy makeup look, or like your lipstick as well, to keep it quite, you know, a little bit of glossy like what I'm wearing at the moment, but like not really heavy colors. And also your nails. I think when sometimes I see some people that are really well dressed, but then her nails looks horrible. Now, I think a little manicure, you can find places where it's not really expensive. I get my shellac done every 3 weeks, let's say, and I always go for either red or dark grey or neutral. So I never go with, even in summer, I never do blue, green or yellow nails, like always very neutral color, and my nails are always perfect, and I think it really makes me feel put together. Point number 9, and we haven't covered outerwear, and I think the most classic piece where you can invest in is a trench coat. Now, I've got 3 here, and 2 of them is not even designer and 1 is vintage. So this one, for example, is a Burberry vintage trench coat that I paid 50 quid. I use it, I wear it all the time. It's so timeless that it will never go out of fashion, and you can wear sometimes on the weekend. I even wear, you know, my track shirt and, you know, just like home clothes, and then just, you know, for a run to the supermarket or a coffee run, and then I put on my Burberry trench coat, and my outfit already looks more expensive. But also when it comes to trench coat, I have high streets as well. So for example, this one is from another stories. I have it from last year. They might still have it on the website because it's the kind of pieces that keeps on coming back. It was just above 100 euros. I think it was 125. Such a good buy that I'm gonna keep on wearing forever, really, like until it lasts. And this one is new, I haven't worn it yet. It's a bit of a more sporty style, but very similar. It's from Storage, though, again, around 100 euros, and I think this is a trench coat is a very good piece to invest in and have it in your wardrobe. I know that mid-season, sometimes spring or fall, it doesn't last that long, so probably you can just wear it for like 1 or 2 months a year, but you can wear it for so many years that is for sure a very good investment. And last but not least is quite an important point actually. It is taking care of your pieces, like looking after them. I think, for example, I give you some example, like when I wear my kitten heel or like pointy shoes, I hardly leave the house with them if I know that I have to take public transport, I'm on a bicycle, hardly, or I have to walk a lot. I always have running shoes with me, and I change my shoes before I get to my destination. I know it sounds a lot of work, it sounds annoying, but it really preserves my shoes to get damaged. And also, I think, you know, you have like those little things, for example, like have always a roller with you, so especially if you have pets, you can like roll out your clothes. And in general, like I think a very good tip as well is always like to be very careful with like the care label of your, especially knitwear or things that you wash in the washing machine. It's like little attention that it really makes your items not just last longer, but also like look better on a daily basis. I think there is, it's not really, even if you buy a designer knitwear, for example, and you pay 600 euros for it or 800, and then it's all bubbly, it doesn't look really good, you know what I mean? So I think the care for your pieces is really, really important. And that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find some nice tips to put on board, and please let me know if you have any question, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumb up, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!